So I laid my cement board, so it's now ready for tile, and it's screwed in about every 8 inches. And yeah, so I've laid out 2 of my tile. I already cut them with a cement board blade, and yeah, that's gonna be underneath the sink. I've cut all the tile I need, minus around the toilet. I need to do that. I'll probably do that while I'm, you know, it's kind of gotta be done live. The flange can't do so much math. But anyway, we'll lay this out, about to mix the mortar up, and then we'll start with these 2 tile here and just go back this way. I wanted whole tile against this wall where the hall is, and all my cuts to be on this side. That's what I decided. I think it looks better that way. Just get the full tile. So I've planned it out that way, and yeah. So I just take my bucket and I pour out a giant blob, and we'll mix it around. Kind of force it in any cracks and unlevel part of the floor, which I have a lot. Trailers are very, very unlevel, surprisingly. It's okay if you get on the wall, because we are going to tile up the wall eventually. There's actually a hole there that I did not patch because I said, hey, I'm tiling the wall, it's going to cover that. Got 6 tiles laid, and I'll have 1 more before I have to start making cuts, and around the toilet flange will be a lot of cuts. And then yeah, that'll be the hardest part, is around here. After that, it's just pretty straightforward cuts. And so this is the cut I have to make to get around the toilet flange, and I'm basically using a regular circular saw with a cement board blade on it, and it works. It does chip a little, but this is gonna be under a toilet. Here's a piece that's already been kind of cut, and when you grout, it kind of fixes that. As I cut, again, it's going to be underneath the toilet, so it doesn't really matter, but you want to, you know, do as best as you can. It's good practice for when you got to make a critical cut that's going to be pretty. Sometimes your cut needs a little tweaking. This is where the nippers come in hand. And you just take chunks. You don't want to take too much or it'll crack the tile further, but just kind of nip corners off. Nippers are a great tool. Do it over a trash can. Okay. Now we need a spacer. Spacer. Don't worry about getting a little bit of thin set on your tiles. It'll come off after it dries. Fairly easy. It's probably designed to do that. I was amazed. So yeah, it's not that bad at all. Okay. Grout lines all line up. Last tiles. The entire bathroom probably cost me 2 boxes, which is like $12 a box. $24, maybe let's just say 30. And that's for the, now I haven't trimmed it out yet. I'm going to put a tile, cut them in half along the edge like I did in another bathroom. And so, all together, I mean, with cement board and everything, it's under $100 to lay tile. You know, it's time consuming, yes, but that's really a good plus, especially for a rental property. People like tile, and so hopefully they'll like this. So come back tomorrow and I'll dry fit the what do you call it, cabinet I have here, and try lining up all that plumbing, and then after I put that in place, I'll do the trim around it and grout it. And alright, my side tiles are done and they've dried for 24 hours and all the tile work is done, and now it's time for grout. Now what you need to do is you need to clean the area, and you need to get a little tool like this. It has a weird little diamond blade, because we don't want to, any place where the thin set came up through, we want to chisel that down so grout can fit in. And also if there's thin set on top of tiles, you could just kind of gently take this and it comes off. Now it's gone. Yeah, it's grouted. I know it doesn't look great. It's because it needs to be sponged off some more. But yeah, I just thought I'd film it. I hate grouting tile. Grouting tile is the most stressful part, because you're smearing, you know, if you're using a dark grout like I am, you know, what looks like shit everywhere, and then you got to try to get it off the tile. Luckily, it does clean up after it dries too, so it does clean up a little easier while it's wet though. So bathroom is basically finished. Hence, it needs a good cleaning, but it's got your shower stall in here, new shower valve, needs to be cleaned. You got a new toilet. I raised the wax ring holder thingamajig, flanged, what flange? I went with a dark grout that I don't know if I like it actually, but it's there. New toilet, new vanity, hooked up all the water to it. Sudsy, which I need to install the handle pulls. I was able to reuse my old P-trap setup. That's yeah, fairly easy. Did that. Let's see what else. Install a light. Yeah. So when I started, this bathroom's wall went all the way to the outer wall. It was a 12 feet long bathroom.